It's a controversial issue at national and local levels. How to balance gun rights with the need to keep people safe. Well, a new measure, Initiative 1491, aims to keep guns out of dangerous hands. KXLY4's Brittany working for you with how the measure hopes to fill perceived gaps in current gun laws. Brittany?
Nadine, supporters say keeping guns out of those dangerous hands is pretty difficult right now under current state laws. This initiative could help keep people who are deemed a serious threat from having access to firearms for up to a year.
What does it take to keep a firearm out of the wrong hands? Washington State has already taken steps to prevent convicted felons and domestic abusers from possessing a gun. But is that enough? The Alliance for Gun Responsibility says Initiative 1491 would act as a preventative measure to stop at-risk people before tragedy strikes. It gives family and law enforcement power to take what they call life-saving action by asking a judge to temporarily suspend a person's access to firearms. There has to be documented evidence that the person poses a serious threat to themselves or to others. The big question KXLY has been asked, who decides if a person is a threat? Once a petition has been filed, the court holds a hearing where a judge can put an extreme protection order in place, meaning a person isn't allowed to have access to a firearm for 1 year, and that can be renewed annually. The measure is gaining traction. Gabby Giffords, the politician who survived a 2011 shooting in Tucson, Arizona, has thrown her support behind it. That could be why many of the $2.1 million in donations supporting the initiative have come from out of state. But Initiative 1491 is met with reservations. Gun groups haven't officially spoken out against the measure, but opponents, including the nonprofit Washington Arms Collectors, say it infringes on fundamental rights like the Second and Fourth Amendments.
Now, the measure needed about 250,000 signatures by this Friday. It currently has more than 330,000, which would easily qualify it for the November ballot. Live on the KXLY4 Skydeck tonight, I'm Brittany, KXLY4 News.